Hello and welcome live from New Delhi. You're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. This is Sports Buzz and I'm Gautam Roy. Coming up in the next half an hour, Arshdeep Singh and Suryakumar Yadav take India to the Super 8 stage with a win over co-hosts United States in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. West Indies seal qualification into the Super 8 as well, put New Zealand's campaign in jeopardy. And Lionel Messi hints at calling curtains on his career with Major League Soccer club Inter Miami, but has no plans to retire anytime soon. And first up, all the cricketing action from the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Well, Team India have confirmed a Super 8 spot, registering a 7-wicket win over United States at Nassau County International Cricket Stadium in New York on Wednesday. Put into bat first, the Americans struggled as Arshdeep Singh dismissed Shaheen Jahangir and Andries Goose in the first over itself. But Stephen Taylor and Nitish Kumar set the stage for a competitive total of 110 for 8. Meanwhile, India also struggled at the start with Saurav Netravalkar, sending openers Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma back early. But Suryakumar Yadav and Shivam Dube steadied the innings and got India over the line with 10 balls to spare. The US, second in Group A with 4 points after suffering their first loss in 3 matches, will also ensure qualification for the next round if they beat Ireland on Friday. And Indian fans were ecstatic after their side's win. They hoped that this time the men in blue lift the trophy. DD India's Tapas Bhattacharya caught up with the fans after the match. Take a look.
The Indian team has won a comprehensive match against USA and the team fans are absolutely ecstatic. Are you ecstatic? India! India! The madness! This is the madness of cricket in India and everywhere. I get you some of the reactions of these fans, or what they think about this match. When India was playing, do you believe that at that time, at least when Pant got out, the team was in a bit of a mess?
It was in a bit of a mess, but definitely we were very confident. Given the performance of India team, we were going to win. Very confident.
Suryakumar, when it was 36 ball, 47 runs.
Yes.
When it was 36-47, it was tight, but Sky special once again. Always Sky. Sky is
yes.
This is not Pakistan. This is a professional team. They know what they're doing. This is
a professional team. I come to you. Yes, I come to you. Stay there. I'm coming. Ma'am, you guys were cheering for Team India. What was it like when when both Rohit and Kohli went out, and then Sky took it upon himself?
It was of course sad at first, but they made it through. India almost pulled through.
Yeah, we were very upset when Rohit got out and Kohli got out, but we made it like Pakistan time. That's how we exactly did it, and we came back very amazing, and we're very happy about it.
There was no sadness at all. I knew that we're gonna come out triumph. God bless India.
I have come from India. I am coming from India. We are ready to win.
So it's not a one-person game. It's a team game. We did it. We love you, India. We love you, India. Love you, India.
What up support from Team India. You see these fans, these are the fans which make the Team India so special. They are the real force behind Team India's stupendous success. With camera person Jai Shankar, this is Tapas Bhattacharya for DD India from New York.
Indian cricket fans completely over the moon with that win. Now, despite the United States of America putting up a phenomenal performance against India in the T20 World Cup 2024 group stage game, they were pushed back as they were docked 5 penalty runs for violating the stop clock rule. The umpires had warned the USA skipper Aaron Jones twice for violating the stop clock rule, but after the third instance of the offence, the umpire called for the 5 penalty runs. Now, what is the stop clock rule which has been invoked for the first time ever? Well, the stop clock rule in cricket requires the fielding team to start the next over within 60 seconds of the previous over's completion. A visible countdown timer is displayed on the field. If the fielding team fails to comply, they receive 2 warnings, and subsequent violations result in a 5-run penalty. The stop clock rule has been introduced by the ICC to help speed up over rates. It became a permanent feature in the men's ODIs and T20Is from the 1st of June. Let me now take you across to DD India's Tapas Bhattacharya joining us now from New York. Tapas, good afternoon to you from here in Delhi. Team India registered a win against the US, but is it enough considering they will now face tougher opposition in the Super 8s?
If you take a close look at the way Team India batted, especially chasing. Right, so this is a very valid point. In fact, if you take a close look at the way Team India batted, especially chasing a small target of 110 runs, you will realize that they, at one point of time when they lost the wicket of Rishabh Pant, they were struggling. The pitch wasn't great, that's true, but the shot making or the shot selection wasn't that great either, and that's one reason why one wonders whether this team India is currently ready to take on the best of the world. You know, this is the league stages is about to be over. India has only one match in Florida against Canada. They have booked their place in the Super 8. They have they will be now playing in the first match in the Barbados in the Super 8. Who they will face, we have to wait and watch. But so far, what we can tell you is that right now, Team India's performance doesn't get you that kind of a confidence that generally one tend to have with them. For the simple reason, they struggle, they scratch. Though one will, if you just see the final scoreline, it's India managed to win the match by 7 wickets, and that too in 19 overs. So people will say that, well, they did the right thing, they checked almost everything, but the point is, your top order struggling. Virat Kohli is not making runs the way he should have. He had a great time in IPL, but here in USA he is struggling. There is that lack of confidence, one might say, in the batting lineup. So if there is a run chase of over 150, one might see a different Team India, but we have to see that coming. After Pakistan's match, everybody thought that that will be a great boost for Team India, but USA came very close. There were moments if they would have taken those catches, small things that they would have done, things could have been different. So it was close, yet not that close. So Team India managed to win this particular match. Super 8 is going to be a different ball game altogether, and Team India needs to bring their A game forward if they want to harbor any hopes of not just making to the semi-final but also winning this particular T20 tournament in USA and West Indies.
Tapas, you mentioned Virat Kohli. Now let's talk about him in a bit detail, because does there seem to be a pattern here? Because he did so well, got the orange cap, scored the most runs in the just concluded IPL. Is it all about playing in a different place, the number 1 spot, opening along with Rohit now? What is it?
Virat Kohli has scored. Right. That's a very bad point. Again, we have to understand the fact that Virat Kohli has scored more than 700 runs in the IPL, just concluded IPL. He was doing well, but he was playing on different surfaces, on what you call dry, flat surfaces, where shot making is quite easy. Here, when the ball was doing a bit, we saw him playing wrong shots, and so the shot selection is something that needs to be taken into consideration. For instance, against Pakistan, he chased a wide wide delivery. Again against USA, there was a slight movement and he nicked that ball. So maybe the fit, he looks little scratchy on the surface. So whether somewhere down the line the form is there or not, that remains to be seen. He's a classy player. There is no doubt about the fact that there is an old saying that form is temporary, class is permanent. But it is high time that Virat Kohli gets his act together in a T20 tournament. It's a big tournament for him, and there is added responsibility on him to open the innings. So a lot going on for Team India. They need Virat Kohli's scintillating form back if they harbour any hopes of going past the Super 8 stage. And for Virat Kohli, it's just a matter of getting his act together, is getting his feet movement together. The runs will start coming in. The only glitch is I believe that he hasn't actually done much of net practice. We saw only from the time we have come here, we only saw him twice in net practice. So we believe that it's time for him to come to the nets and iron out the issues that he is currently facing. So we believe that in the days to come, he will come good in the Super 8 stages.
Well, let's hope that the match against Canada on Saturday scripts a different story for Virat Kohli, and Team India as well gets a bigger score if they bat first, because it's going to be a different venue, and we hope that the entire team, not just Virat, have better luck there with the bat. The bowlers keep performing or even do better than what they've done so far in the T20 World Cup. Thanks for the moment there, Stapas. Now, West Indies put New Zealand's campaign in jeopardy, defeating them in a Group C match on Thursday. Shafane Rutherford's knock, followed by a 4-wicket haul from Alzarri Joseph, helped the Windies take a 13-run win. Chasing 150, New Zealand lost wickets in a quick succession and were restricted to 136 for 9 in 20 overs. For New Zealand, Glenn Phillips was the top scorer with 40 runs. For the Windies, Joseph scalped 4 wickets while Gudakesh Mothi scalped 3. Apart from them, Akil Hussain also scalped 1 wicket. Earlier in the match, Rutherford played a fiery knock of 68 of 39 balls and propelled the West Indies to 149 for 9. With 3 wins in a row, the West Indies have qualified for the Super 8 stage, while New Zealand are all but out from the race. And England will look to resuscitate their fast-sinking title defence with a win over inexperienced but capable Oman in their T20 World Cup Group B match on Friday. The situation is so grim that England need to win both their remaining matches by a good margin to equal Scotland on 5 points, and also hope that the latter lose badly against Australia. Joss Butler's side had their eyes on the sky, for the threat of rain is looming large, and if it comes and washes out the match, the defending champions will face elimination. And now let's move on to cricket and talk about, athletics. Norway's Olympic champion Jakob Ingebrigtsen won the 1500 meters in Rome on Wednesday for a record 6th European Championship gold. The 23-year-old charged down the final meters and was all by himself when he crossed the finish in 3 minutes and 31.95 seconds, making a championship record to become the most decorated male athlete ever in the Continental Championship. Belgian Joachim Wemmelen took the second spot on the podium, while Italian Pietro Arisi was the third. Ingebrigtsen is expected to form one of the most compelling rivalries of this year's Paris Olympics against Britain's Josh Kerr, who denied him the gold in Budapest last year. On to tennis now and talk about a dream team. Spanish Tennis Federation on Wednesday said that Rafael Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz will play doubles together for Spain in the upcoming Paris Olympics starting next month. The announcement comes 3 days after the 21-year-old Alcaraz won the French Open for the first time, earning his third Grand Slam trophy. Alcaraz is widely seen as the heir to Nadal in Spanish tennis and has frequently remarked that Nadal was his childhood hero. The 30-year-old Nadal already owns Olympic gold medals in singles at Beijing Olympics 2008 and doubles at Rio Olympics alongside his 22 Grand Slam titles. And Alcaraz has set winning an Olympic medal for Spain as one of his top career goals. He said after winning at Roland Garros that this year he would prefer a gold medal at the Paris Olympics over successfully defending his Wimbledon title. Nadal, who lost to Alexander Zverev in the first round at Roland Garros this year, said this is likely his last year on tour after a series of injuries. And still to come on DD India's Sports Buzz. The All India Football Federation has lodged a complaint at FIFA and the Asian Football Confederation that Qatar's controversial goal that ended India's qualification chances into FIFA World Cup 2026 was not kosher. NBA all-time great Jerry West has died at the age of 86.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Voice of a rising aspirational world. Stories of challenges, struggles and accomplishment. A world battling conflict, hunger and poverty. Embracing growth, development, science and technology. A voice of progress, a voice of unity. Watch Voice of the Global South with me, Akshay Dongre, only on DD India.
Welcome to Jaipur.
Welcome back. You're watching DD India Sports Buzz. I'm Gautam Roy. And now let's talk about all the updates that are coming in from the footballing world. Now, Serie A club Juventus said on Wednesday that they've appointed Thiago Motta as their new manager to replace Massimiliano Allegri. Motta, formerly in charge of Bologna, who qualified for the Champions League for the first time in their history in his second season at the club. The 41-year-old won over Bologna fans with results and his brand of possession-based football after much initial skepticism when he replaced Sinisa Mihajlovic in September 2022. His first managerial role at Genoa ended after just 2 months, and he then guided Spezia to Serie A survival in his one season in charge. At Bologna, Motta failed to win any of his first 4 games, but led them to a 9th-placed finish last season. The All India Football Federation has lodged a complaint to the FIFA and the Asian Football Confederation. It has sought a detailed probe into the controversial goal that Qatar scored during a pivotal FIFA World Cup qualifier in Doha. The goal was allowed by South Korean referee Kim Woo-sung, despite the ball clearly going out of play during the must-win match that India lost 1-2. The defeat denied India its maiden entry into the third round of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers for the 2026 edition. A crowd of mostly young fans gave a warm welcome on Wednesday to Belgium's national team as they arrived in Stuttgart in southwestern Germany for Euro 2024. Players gave autographs to fans in the waiting crowd before boarding the team bus and heading off to their base camp at Ludwigsburg, just north of Stuttgart. The Red Devils are gearing up for the tournament, which will see them play in Group E against Slovakia, Romania and Ukraine. Argentina's star soccer player Lionel Messi on Wednesday said that he intends to finish his career with Inter Miami but has no plans to retire just yet. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner joined the Major League Soccer club last summer after leaving French club Paris Saint-Germain. That followed a glittering career with Barcelona, where he won the Champions League 4 times alongside 10 La Liga titles. The 2022 World Cup winner with Argentina has a contract with Inter Miami till 2025 with the option of a further year. Club football, well, it's over for the time being. You can put it out of your mind at least for the next 6 weeks. Summer is international soccer season, and that formally begins on Friday night when Germany and Scotland kick off Euro 2024. The 17th edition of the European Championship will take place in 10 cities across Germany. Here are the favourites to lift the trophy.
The 2024 UEFA European Championship kicks off on Friday night when Germany plays Scotland in Munich. The tournament will conclude with the final in Berlin on Sunday, July 14. Germany, the Euro 2024 host nation, is on a short list of legitimate contenders to win the competition, which determines the continental national team champion of Europe. These are the top 5 favourites for UEFA Euro 2024. England are experienced campaigners at the European Championship and have played in 38 total tournament matches. Success has so far eluded them, though, and no team has played as many games as them without ever winning the event. England came tantalizingly close to winning its first major tournament since the 1966 World Cup in 2021, but lost in the Euro final in its home stadium of Wembley in penalty kicks to Italy. England's 2022 World Cup ended in a 2-1 loss to eventual runner-up France, fresh off a UEFA Champions League win over Real Madrid. Midfielder Jude Bellingham is a star for England and could be the catalyst for European glory this summer. France. The 2018 World Cup winners and 2022 World Cup runner-up boast a loaded roster. Anybody who has followed the game already knows about Kylian Mbappe, but this is a big summer in the 25-year-old forward's career, both for his club and national team careers. In addition to leaving Paris Saint-Germain for Real Madrid, this also is the first major tournament for Mbappe as captain of the French team. Germany is getting the host country boost here. A decade removed from its 2014 World Cup triumph, Germany has not come close to reaching those heights in either the Euros or World Cup since. Germany has failed to advance past the group stage in the last 2 World Cups. After reaching the semi-final of the 2016 Euro, Germany was ousted in the round of 16 by England in 2021. The last time Germany won the Euro was 1996. Still, Germany continued to possess a talented roster of players who are key contributors for some of Europe's top clubs. Spain. The glory days of Spain's 2008 Euro, 2010 World Cup and 2012 Euro title run are a fading memory, and most of the players from that era have retired. However, a new generation is looking to bring Spain back to the top, the most notable being 16-year-old Lamine Yamal, who plays at FC Barcelona, was fast-tracked to the national team and will be the youngest player at Euro 2024. The 21-year-old Pedri already is a veteran of 2 major tournaments. Sports Desk, TD India.
Now, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Jerry West, whose silhouette was the inspiration for the National Basketball Association's logo, has died at the age of 86. The Los Angeles Clippers, where he was an executive, confirmed the death, saying the 14-time NBA All-Star passed away peacefully with his wife Karen by his side. Jerry West was a basketball genius and a defining figure in the league for more than 60 years. That's what the association said. He was the league's first finals MVP, that's most valued player, and made rising to the occasion his signature quality, earning him the nickname Mr. Clutch. West led the Los Angeles Lakers to 9 NBA finals but only once hoisted the championship trophy. The Olympic torch traversed through the remote French island of Réunion on Wednesday. Roughly 100 torchbearers carried the flame across the volcanic island, with legendary handball player Daniel Narcisse finishing the celebrations by lighting the cauldron in his home city of Saint-Denis. Earlier, the torch was lit at the landing stage of the first settlement before heading to Pointe de l'Agvenne, with the southernmost point in Europe. The torch then passed through Plan des Sables, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Olympic cauldron will be lit at the opening ceremony on the 26th of next month in Paris. And that's all we have for this edition of DD India Sports Buzz, but do let us know about your thoughts on the news of the day. And for those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India's mobile app. It's available on both Android and iOS platforms. The QR code was there on the screen. You could scan it and download the app right away. We'll be back with more news and updates as a break here on DD India. I'm Gautam Roy, and from all of us here in Delhi, thanks for watching Sports Buzz.